Hello everyone, welcome back to Team Auto Trend channel. This is your Viprajesh from beautiful Ooty today. Yep, why I am here you may ask. You may have already seen my detailed drive review of the top spec hybrid version of the Toyota Innova Hycross. So I am over here to bring you an exclusive drive review of the non-hybrid version of the Toyota Innova Hycross. The Innova's hybrid versions are available from the VX variant onwards. However, the base level G and GX variants come with the non-hybrid petrol powertrain. So this here is the GX non-hybrid version of the Innova Hycross, which I am going to take a drive on say beautiful Ooty roads, and we are going to test it out as of how this non-hybrid petrol engine performs on uphills, downhills and curvy roads and everything, and how is it exactly to drive and how much comfort does it actually give and how much actual features does it also offer. We are going to see all this in this video, so please watch till the end, because at the end of this video we will be providing you the on-road pricing of this Innova Hycross non-hybrid version. Before we get into the drive review, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars along with such special drive reviews as well. It is your support that keeps us motivated, so don't forget to please like and share this video. Best of all, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter as well. Let's get on with the drive, shall we? First of all, let's take a look at the powertrain and the heart, which is the engine of this Innova Hycross non-hybrid version. Well, the bonnet design and the weight is also exactly identical to the hybrid version of the Innova Hycross, which means the bonnet is exactly very heavy, and it does not provide hydraulic bonnet struts. And under the bonnet over here, you get to see the major difference. While the hybrid version gives you a 2-liter 4-cylinder non-turbo petrol engine with hybrid electric motor and electric battery combined, this non-turbo non-hybrid version gives you the 2-liter 4-cylinder non-hybrid powertrain, which produces 171 PS of maximum power and 205 Newton meters of maximum torque, which is actually pretty good for a petrol engine, a non-turbo petrol engine. And in terms of the transmission, this non-hybrid version is available only with one single transmission, which is a CVT automatic transmission, which also provides you manual gear controls using Tiptronic function as well. So this engine is also going to be a very reliable one, given the fact that it is from Toyota, and it also claims to provide some good levels of efficiency, good for such a massive MPV, given the fact that this new Innova Hycross is actually a monocoque front wheel drive MPV. You can easily safely expect up to 13 to 14 km per liter on highways and up to 9-10 km per liter in the city conditions. Now let's talk about the exterior. This here is the second level GX variant of the Toyota Innova Hycross lineup, which means it may not look as fancy as the top spec ZX optional, as it does not provide you LED DRLs, multifunctional turn indicators, chrome finish. Nothing is available on this car, but still it gives you rather all the essential features. For example, you get to see LED automatic headlamps available as standard across all variants. That said, the turn indicators and the parking lamps are still regular halogen units. The front grille does not have any chrome embellishment, but still it looks pretty good because it is actually painted and not actually plain black matte plastic. However, the lower air dam grille over here is just made of plain matte black plastic and does not have LED DRLs. While the actual stock GX variant does not provide you front fog lamps also, this car actually has been accessorized using some genuine Toyota accessories, including front LED fog lamps, and this car also has been fitted with the bumper corner protectors. You also get chrome wheel arch embellishment. There is also this chrome decoration on the front fenders. You also get say the chrome decoration on the door handles. Yes, over here it's quite tacky, but still some people may like this, especially in dark colors. This may look slightly better. Along with that, you can also see the door protector rub rails, which also get chrome detailing with the Innova branding over there, and this footstep is also a part of accessories. Yep, it is quite nice and very large, so that elderly people can easily step on it. And coming to the top, you have this roof rails. Yes, roof rails are not available as standard on the lower spec variants of the Innova Hycross, whereas this car has also been fitted with roof rails, which is a part of accessories. Then these rain visors are also a part of accessories, and yep, basically that's all in terms of accessories on the sides. And this is the overall look or the overall side profile of the car. It looks quite nice, almost like the top spec variant, except for the fact that you don't get chrome finish door handles and you don't get 18-inch alloy wheels. This car gets 16-inch alloy wheels as standard, which is actually a good size. And as a part of standard safety equipment, all variants of the Innova Hycross also get all-wheel disc brakes. That's a good thing. Then coming on towards the rear, here, yes, this may look quite nice. In fact, it is almost like the top spec variant, except for the fact that there is no chrome detailing over here and there is no separate variant branding as well. Rear windshield wiper is standard from the GX variant itself. However, no rear windshield defogger is available. This roof spoiler is available as standard, and so is this shark fin antenna. Surprisingly, this GX variant also provides you a shark fin antenna, which is quite a noticeable thing. Then you actually don't get, surprisingly, any reverse parking sensor on the GX variant. That's because the GX variant provides you a reverse parking camera, and because this car gets a reverse parking camera, Toyota thought that this car does not need reverse parking sensors, which is quite a cost cutting thing to do, to be frank. But still, it is all right. They can be forgiven because the reverse parking camera is actually very helpful. And over here at the rear, you can also see some accessories, including this chrome strip running across the width. You can also see these chrome brackets on the rear bumper and this rear protector bar over here with the Innova branding. Yes, the accessories actually quite look okay, but they will definitely look better in darker colors. And yeah, these are a part of genuine accessories, so the quality is also pretty good. Well, that was all about the exterior. Let's now check out the interior. Yes, regarding the overall vehicle size, the interior space, this Hycross GX is also going to be almost the same as the ZX optional. But anyway, let's check out the interior. Okay, in terms of features, first of all, this GX variant itself provides you height adjustable driver seat. Yeah, that is there. And you also get tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel as standard, which is actually a good thing for all sorts of drivers. Okay, so this is my driving position, and there is ample amount of lateral support. The seat comfort is fantastic. And yes, regarding the interior look and feel, you surprisingly get actually a good level of features. All the essential features are available as standard on this GX variant itself. The overall design layout is similar to what we have seen on the top spec variant. However, as you can see, this is not a dual tone interior color theme. Instead, you get an all black interior color theme, which is consisting of predominantly black, and you also get some aluminium accents, some chrome accents and detailings everywhere on the inside. Now, talking about say the features. Apart from this steering wheel, which is adjustable for telescopic adjustment as well, you have steering mounted audio controls and the controls for this instrument cluster MID. This is actually a color unit, a color display unit, the central MID, and you can actually toggle through pretty much whatever you need, including instantaneous efficiency, mileage, digital speedometer and other stuff. It is quite nice, even though not as flamboyant as the top spec variants display. And this does not have any hybrid version displays as well, because this car does not have the hybrid powertrain. What you instead get is a non-hybrid powertrain, which still offers you multiple drive modes, including economy mode and the normal mode. Yep, that is the economy mode and that is the normal mode, according to which the engine power differs. And this here is the CVT automatic transmissions selector lever, which is quite easy to operate, and it also has manual Tiptronic gear control as well. There is also, surprisingly, the electronic parking brake with auto hold function available as standard across all variants, which is great in terms of safety. Then you have ESP, traction control, hill hold, and all-wheel disc brakes available as standard. And there is also another thing available as standard, that is the engine start-stop, which is the remote key access, smart key access, along with button start, which is also available as standard. And this here is the smart key, which is similar to the top spec variant. That is also great. That said, you still have manual AC controls on the lower spec variants, which is a thing to be noted. Only from the VX variant you get automatic climate control AC. However, still you have this touchscreen system. Yep, this is the 8-inch touchscreen system, the latest 8-inch touchscreen system for the Toyota Innova Hycross. However, unlike the top spec variants, this touchscreen system does not offer 360-degree camera. Instead, it offers only reverse parking camera, which has to be noted. The clarity is okay, but it could have been definitely better for such a category vehicle. Well, apart from that, yes, this car has been accessorized in terms of additional convenience, which means this wireless charging pad, as you can clearly see, is a part of accessories. Yes, you don't get this as standard on any variant of the Indian Hycross, but this can be easily fitted as a part of accessories, and this is actually quite a nice placement, and the fitment is also pretty flush. Yep, apart from that, all variants also get this 12-volt charging socket. You also have two USB charging ports over here. One is a regular USB and one is the C-type USB, which is also very convenient. Then there are the regular number of two cup holders, and this large armrest storage over here is available as standard. There is also this decently sized glove box on the dashboard, which is also very handy. Now coming towards the roof, you have day-night manual adjustable IRVM, and there is also individual yellow cabin lamps available as standard. Okay, that's pretty much. Then coming towards the door, yep, you have all four power windows available as standard with, yes, surprisingly, even the rear windows coming with one touch down and one touch up function available as standard from this GX variant itself. That is another good thing which is to be noted. So everything is nice and comfy over here. Let's now check out the captain chairs, which is located at the back. The Innova Hycross GX variant is available in two different seating configurations. One is the 8-seater and one is the 7-seater version. This here is the 7-seat version, which actually gets second row captain chairs, individual proper bucket seats similar to a business class top spec variant. So while this does not get the Ottoman style second row chairs and the powered seats and stuff, it still has got the advantage of fantastic legroom, great knee room, and as you can see, I have got acres of knee room and legroom over here, great foot room as well, given the fact that the driver's seat is adjusted for my height, which is almost 6 feet, and I always have the option of, say, sliding forward the second row chairs if there are passengers in the third row seat. And well, even though I have good level of legroom over here, I am pretty sure that the third row passengers will also be greatly comfy over here. Then another feature which is exclusive only on these 7-seat captain chair version Innova Hycross is that, yeah, you get this tray over here. This is the pop-out tray located at the center between these two captain chairs, which can be good for, say, eating your food or using your laptop, reading a book, or even say sipping coffee. This is going to be very handy. Then other features include this AC control console over here at the end of the center console. This is actually a manual AC controller, a regular normal analog switch, unlike the digital climate control unit you may have seen on the higher variants. And yes, there are a couple USB charging sockets as well at the end over here, lower down. You have two C-type USB charging sockets over here, which is also good for convenience and comfort. That is a big plus. Then getting into the third row is also very easy. Let's do that now. Getting into the third row is extremely easy because just by pulling this lever over here, the backrest, say, moves forward and the seat just simply moves away. You have got a whole lot of space to get into the third row, and here I go. Yeah. So this seat over here is adjusted for, say, more than ample amount of legroom and knee room for me. Now despite that, yeah, right now I don't have much space over here in the third row because the seat back is adjusted to an upright position. But if I simply, say, make myself comfortable over here, yeah, that is all the way back. This is fantastic. This is great. There is more than ample amount of leg room, knee room, head room, everything is good. I can probably sit here for long distance journeys as well. This is fantastic. And if the second row passenger is a bit more generous, yeah, I have, say, almost premium hatchback and mid-size sedan like legroom over here, which is great. For a third row seat, this is actually best in segment, and in terms of thigh support, the ergonomics, everything is perfect. Then apart from that, you have a 12-volt charging socket over here for the third row passengers, and you also have got individual cup holders and storage pockets for the third row passengers as well. And if there is also another center passenger in the third row seat, You have provision for them as well for the headrest, which I'll show you once I get to the boot. And obviously, being an Innova, all variants also get their separate AC vents, which are located at the roof over here. One for each passenger. That is how much they have focused in terms of comfort. So that is properly good. And okay, the third row seats are properly great and fantastic. Let's now check out the boot space. The top spec variant of the Innova Hycross ZX optional gets electronic automatic opening tailgate, but the lower spec variants do not get that feature. So still, you have got more than ample amount of boot space over here. To be precise, this boot area is more than 300 liters in terms of capacity, which is almost equal to some premium hatchbacks. And given the fact that these third row seats can be individually, say, reclined forward in order to adjust your luggage space, this provides much more space than you expect. And as I already said, if there is another center passenger for the third row seat, there is a provision for a center headrest, for which the headrest is located on the left side of the boot area, and you can just simply fit this headrest over here for better safety and better comfort of that specific passenger. Yep, that is very nice thoughtfulness. And other features in the boot area include this small yellow boot lamp on the right side, and basically that's it. However, the lower spec variants of the Innova Hycross don't get the false floor you may have seen on the top spec variants. That false floor is available only as a part of accessory, and that is kind of essential, I may say, because if you want additional luggage space, the third row seats actually fold very flat. On the top spec variants, if you fold these third row seats, the flooring is very flat, giving you an almost flat floor. However, on the lower spec variants, because of the lack of this false flooring, this has got a significant step in the boot area. Now if you get that false flooring as a part of accessories, this is going to be properly flat so that you can load even furniture over here. So that is okay, that is acceptable. Then coming lower down underneath the car, you have got the spare wheel. This here is not an alloy wheel. This instead is a 16-inch steel wheel available as standard across all variants, which means even though, say, this car gets alloy wheels, you still have to use the full size 16-inch spare wheel, steel spare wheel. It is okay for temporary usage, while you cannot use that for permanent because it is not an alloy wheel. Okay, apart from that, everything is okay. Alright then, let's now start the drive, shall we? So folks, right now we are inside the brand new Toyota Innova Hycross GX. This here is the non-hybrid version, which means this does not have an EV mode and this does not have sports mode and stuff, and neither does it have paddle shifters. But still, it is going to be interesting to drive because this petrol engine itself produces 171 horsepower, which is going to be a big plus while driving on hills on OT roads. Before we start the drive, please don't forget to wear your seat belts, because irrespective of whatever safety feature your car has, maybe 10 airbags or stuff, the primary safety feature is always your seat belt. So remember that, and let's start the drive, putting this car into drive mode, which automatically releases the handbrake if you press the accelerator. So the initial feel is that you barely hear the engine. It is very silent and smooth, no issue at all. And if I slightly dab the accelerator, it just goes without any fuss. The CVT feels very smooth, no problem at all. Only if you, say, give a bit of accelerator more than required, there is a slight bit of engine noise and a slight rubber band effect from the CVT gearbox. But yes, driving this feels so effortless. The steering is very light. The body does not feel heavy for such a massive MPV, and you can feel the directness of the steering wheel itself. You know what are the wheels doing, where are the wheels going, and the ride quality is also pretty good. Now currently, as you can see, I am going uphill. Now only you can hear the engine noise, because the transmission automatically senses that you are going uphill, and it maintains the engine at its optimum RPM. So that is the reason you get a bit of engine noise. And for the most part, it again becomes very silent if the terrain becomes normal. And if I want to go a bit more spirited, yeah, this can do that. There is more than ample power. You can see the say the bulging on the bonnet at the front, which means you can properly judge this vehicle. And it feels so effortless, so much like a small car. I am quite surprised. Yeah, if this car had a hybrid system, it would have been even more powerful and very easy to say punch it. But now also it feels very good. Yeah, handling this on such wavy, curvy, hilly roads in traffic is very easy, and mainly because of the fact that the Hycross does not have a manual transmission, you can feel the effortless nature of the CVT automatic. You can literally twirl it. You can play this car as you want. It's so good, so nice. All right, then let's get on further as we proceed on this hilly road, and I can try to get more out of this. As you can see, folks, I am thoroughly enjoying this Innova Hycross. Yeah, this is not a hybrid. Yeah. So you cannot expect great levels of efficiency. The maximum efficiency you can expect on such hilly regions with this 2-liter petrol engine is around, say, 10 kilometer per liter, or maximum 11 if you drive in the economy mode. But the thing is, this may not be a sporty or spirited MPV in any kind, because it does not even have a sports mode, but still you can enjoy this. Let me get on to a, say, no traffic zone, and probably then I can explore this engine even further. Yeah, there is the original Crista there. I mean, this can keep up with the Crista, because the Crista, it is not as powerful as this, and that being a diesel, I don't know if that one is a manual or automatic, but still it is a diesel, and it maximum produces around 150 horsepower, whereas this one produces 171, which means this can go even faster than that. I'm pretty much sure that even with 7 or 8 passengers on board, this car, this Innova Hycross, oh wow, the brakes are good. No indicators. What is this going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I am punching through, catching up with traffic. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, apart from the continuous drone due to the CVT transmission in the background, this car is very good to drive. Yeah, it feels effortless. However, I wish, okay, I can try the manual mode, right? Okay, trying out the manual mode. So currently in what gear I am? I am in second gear. That's what the CVT is saying. Technically there is no gear for CVT, but still this functions like a proper gearbox in the manual mode. So if I find the actual drone a bit irritating, I can just say shift up. Let me just try shifting up at around 30 km per hour from second to third zone. Okay, it's not happening. Okay, the gearbox does what it feels best. Even if you are in the manual mode, you cannot upshift early. Only after a specific point, the gearbox allows you to upshift to the higher gear. So this, folks, is the Doddabedda Peak, which is the highest point in South India in altitude. So we are not going there, but we are going down towards Coimbatore. Okay, bye bye Ertiga. Yeah, now we can try it out. Upshifting. If you want the drone, if you don't want the drone of the CVT, you can upshift early. This CVT has got almost instant response. The Triptronic function works pretty well. It's quite surprising for a CVT. And taking over. Yeah, you definitely need to downshift if you want immediate response, and the CVT responds well. It is school time now, school leaving time. That's why you can see a lot of school buses ahead of me. It was fine. Upshifting, going through. So manual mode. So the manual mode works perfectly if you are in the mood to say drive spiritedly. It works just fine, and the responses also are quite surprisingly almost immediate. And you can simply drive this vehicle using just one hand. It's so good, so nice. Really loving it. Downshifts automatically happen, so no need to worry regarding downshifts. The ride quality is also extremely good. I barely felt that speed bump. Again, there is a speed bump. Yeah, it just cushions everything. It's the ride quality is so good. Fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. Fifth is good. Third, it has downshifted to third. Yeah, the road has opened up. Speed bumps, annoying. I like the manual mode. This is more responsive than most torque converters and DCTs. Engine braking works good as well. If you want to say shift down, engine braking works perfectly. Yeah, it gives you a proper feel like you are driving a DCT or a torque converter. That's good. Yeah, I like this. Alright then, enough fooling around. Let's just say conclude this review, because this feels like a good car to drive even without the hybrid system. Yep, I like this, a big plus. So folks, that was a quick drive review of the brand new Toyota Innova Hycross non-hybrid GX variant. While the hybrid variant offers you a whole lot of features, technology, comfort and all the fancy stuff, and it still offers you better efficiency, it is noticeably more expensive than this non-hybrid GX variant, and according to me, this GX non-hybrid variant is likely to sell more than the hybrid version, because simply the hybrid version has got longer waiting period, longer demand and more say technology stuff. If you are not into that much hybrid complex stuff and you just want a simple family MPV which is comfortable on the outside and inside while also giving you reliable performance, this Innova Hycross non-hybrid is going to be perfectly suited for you. So the pricing for this non-hybrid version of the Innova Hycross is available on the screen right now. Do let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this non-hybrid GX variant of the Innova Hycross. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.